Hey guys, my name is Kurt. I travel around the Philippines eating at different restaurants to practice my Tagalog and spread Filipino culture through my favorite thing, pagkain. Ikaw rin! Of course! Of course! Grabe guys, sikat na ako dito sa Pinagsama. Opo, pabili! Siningag.
Ito po sa Barangay Silog. Pakisuporta lang po kay Tagalog Church.
Ang bait talaga, ang bait. Parang GMA artist kayong lahat. At saka Viva Max artist pa. Gosh, ayaw kong umiyak. Today we are in Barangay Pinagsama dito sa Barangay Silog. I've actually eaten at one of their locations before and you can see they have just a plethora of different silog mills. This is Barangay Pinagsama. Napakasaya dito sa Barangay Pinagsama ang sabi nila. Masaya ang buhay, ang ganda ng mga babae, ang gwapo ng mga lalaki. Tinitignan ako ng maraming mga dumadaan kasi nagagulat sila na ganito ang aking pagsasalitang taga. Kahit mabigat talaga yung punto ko, puntong Amerikano. But you guys can see here, this is, it's 7:30 in the morning. Let's get this off. Hello po. Ikaw rin. Parang taga rito ka eh. Papasok na kayo? Ay, galing. Anong pangalan? Janice. Janice? Gusto mo ng shoutout? Ayaw niya. Sige. Ayaw niya guys. But anyway guys, dito sa Pinagsama, ang saya talaga. Kahit ang aga pa. Kamusta po? Even though it's super early guys, ang daming mga dumadaan dito, mga pumapasok, may school, lahat-lahat. So guys, here in the barangay, you have all of these different barangay officials. I don't know what they're doing. Kamusta kuya? Magandang umaga po. Anong nangyayari dito? Food vlogger ako. Kakain ako dito sa Barangay Silog pero sabi nila na may ginagawa kayo dito sa labas.
Flag ceremony.
Anong ceremony? Ay, kasi Lunes ngayon. Tuwing Lunes, may block raising. Ano yun? Bayang Magilu. Palasang sila ka? Ganon. Ay, galing. Tuwing Lunes yun. Ang ganda.
Galing naman nag-ano ka.
Ikaw rin! Taga rito kayo sa Pinagsama.
Ikaw, taga saan bansa ka?
Hulaan mo. Saan galing yung punto ko?
I think hindi US.
US? Saan sa US? Taga Utah ako. Utah Jazz. Jordan Clarkson. Kilala nyo siya. Siya yung Phil-Am player namin.
Sino ang pangalan niyo po sa vlog?
Ay, ito. Gusto nyo ng sticker?
Yes.
May sticker ako.
Okay, salamat.
Ang vlog ko is purong pagkain pang Pinoy. So, umiikot-ikot ako sa mga barangay.
Ano ba ka? Tagalog board?
Sige.
Thank you.
Ayun, ako yun. Kamukha ko, no? Ay, hello. You follow me. Ay, galing. Gusto mo ng sticker?
Of course.
Bakit naiinig na kahit tapos naka-hoodie ka pa? Of course. Of course. Grabe guys, sikat na ako dito sa Pinagsama. Ay, thank you. Sige.
Another one. Thank you so much.
Ganda.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Of course, thank you. Ang galing ito mag-English.
Picture.
Thank you.
Ay, pag ganito, kasi maganda yung ilaw pag ganyan. Ayun.
Okay.
Nakikita natin yung kapogihan.
Yeah.
Ayun, galing. Sige guys, muna ako dito sa Barangay Silog.
Salamat ka.
Sige guys, thank you ha. So funny guys. So here we've got Barangay Silog. So this is where we're eating today. Barangay Silog. I parked the scooter right here. Guys, I get so embarrassed because I'm not used to like all of that. And I get worried that at one point in the future I would love for this to happen, obviously, for the channel to grow, because the larger the channel grows, the more revenue we can generate, the more money we can give and pass on to these local restaurant owners, restaurateurs. But then I always worry about stuff like that. Like maybe I just get flooded with people who want to say hi and take pictures. Opo, pabili! Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Guys, nandito na kami kasamang barkadang Barangay Silog. Anong tawag ng crew na to? Yung tropa nyo?
Silog crew!
Silog crew lang! Guys, ito yung Silog crew. Sige guys, ano talaga ang pinaka mabenta nyong silog meal dito? Yung pinaka sikat, yung pinaka bestseller. Ay, pork tapa at saka, ito, pork tapa at saka beef tapa. Wow! Sa akin, pwede kong ihalo-halo ang aking silog meal. Pwede ba yun? Siguro gusto kong subukan yung pork tapsilog at pwede kong maidagdag ng isa pang itlog, dalawang itlog. At pwede kong idagdag yung bacon. Okay ba yun? Special order talaga yun. Okay ba? Oh, guys, my Tagalog suffers in the morning. It's so hard. So let's buy let's walk around for a minute actually. We got 15 minutes where you guys are gonna be forced to listen to me chit-chat. Is my microphone even on? I don't even know sometimes. Because yeah, my microphone is on. So guys, we're just gonna walk around. We're gonna let's have some, should we do some street interviews? Should we just stand here and try to interview someone who walks by? Here we go, guys. This is gonna happen. Maybe not. Maybe not. I looked at him. Oh, kumusta? Saan kayo ngayon?
School.
School? Gusto mo ng sticker?
Yeah, follower.
Ay, talaga? Sige, mag-ingat ka sa biyahe, ha? Bye. I love Pinagsama, guys. Pinagsama, like all of these barangays surrounding BGC are so much fun. The people are just super chill. Nag-chill talaga sila. And it's so much fun. I get to practice my Tagalog. But I'm starting to notice, it's like I was saying, guys, I don't worry about it too much, but I do worry about coming out and vlogging and just holding the camera by myself. This is the main road, guys. Ito ang kalsadang ewan ko lang. Magandang umaga po. So this is the main road here in Pinagsama. Magandang umaga. You guys can see here, quite busy this early in the morning. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. You get all these people coming to and fro. To and fro. Does fro just mean from, but without the M? To and fro. I've been saying that my entire life, to and fro. It's like a colloquial way to say here and there. But is it just to and from? They're going to places and they're coming from places. To and fro. I'm gonna have to Google that when I get back. Anyways, guys, life is super masaya dito sa Barangay Pinagsama. Ang saya sa Pinagsama. But it's also super maingay. So let's head back in here to Block 1. I'm not quite sure what these signs is. I guess that's the street, Block 1, Lot 4-1. Or I wonder if that has to do with just like the sections of the town. I need to start bringing up Pamaypay, guys. Pamaypay. I've been, this is my second day. Naka-sunscreen ako. So before I go out, I lather up the sunscreen. And it's not been too bad. Let's grab a tubig, guys. Actually, let's get a tubig from this tinier sari-sari store. See if they have some. Opo! Kamusta? May mineral water pa ba kayo? Meron? Pwedeng...
Malaki?
Pwede ba? Bente. Ayun. Thank you, ha? We got our napakalaking tubig dito, guys. The one thing, I've said this before, the one thing I absolutely love about the Philippines and vlogging here, because if you guys go back and watch a lot of my older YouTube videos, when I was coming back and forth from the Philippines, you know, I would spend like 3 weeks here getting content, and then I'd fly back home for a couple of months because it was too expensive to stay here at the time for long periods. because I have my house back there. I was paying, you know, the mortgage plus Airbnb. Anyway, it's just too much. So anyway, when I was back home, if I ran out of content to upload to the YouTube, I would do cooking videos in my cuisina. So if you scroll back to sometime last year, 2024, I don't know when you guys are watching this. It could be 2027 for all I know. Someone's watching this video. If you scroll all the way back to like the middle of 2024, I've got a bunch of cooking videos with Kuya Kurt sa loob ng aking cuisina. And ang galing niya, no? Ang daming mga medal. That little kid had so many medals around his neck for some reason. It looked like they were weighing him down. But anyways, I would do a bunch of cooking videos, and I completely forgot the whole reason I was telling you guys this story. I got so distracted by the kids' medals. What was I telling? Cooking videos, pinagsama, vlogging. Oh, so when I would do my cooking videos, I would take the camera out to the store to like buy my groceries, and it was always embarrassing because you're embarrassed to vlog in the US. Because in the US, people like view vlogger content creators like me as kind of like, you know, you don't want to have a traditional job, you're lazy, it's easy money, which none of those things are true. It's incredible. Like I think I've worked 10 times harder as a content creator than I ever did in software sales, where I was working 80 hours a week for almost pure commission, 100% commission. Those were hard work days. Content creation's way harder, especially as an introvert where my social battery is drained as I interact with people, but I love doing it. So I always say I'm an introvert that has an extrovert's job. So anyway, vlogging there is a lot different. You get a lot of weird looks. People are like literally will hide their faces. They don't want to be on your camera. But here, it's completely reversed. It's such a everyone wants to be a part of it. If they see you walking around holding a camera like me, they'll be like, "Oh, this is pretty." They'll be like, "Oh, sige, sama ka, vlogger, my vlog." Like when I pulled up to Barangay Silog here, as soon as I parked the scooter, I could hear people inside going, "Oh, vlogger yun." So they could recognize me as a vlogger here in the country. Anyway, so it's fun times. Ay, wow. Ito yung sa akin. Ay, wow, sarap. So they got a 2-burner stove, guys. They've got the oil. Ay, wow, guys. Mukhang masarap. So guys, let's set you up right here. Ayun. Ayun, guys. Tamang-tama yun. Okay. So we'll have the camera there. Oh. Okay, guys, they're just finishing up the silog mill. Let's put all of this stuff behind the camera case so we can get a good view. Ay, wow! Thank you! Ay, parang pancake, no? Yung itlog. So guys, we've got the mill. We've got the mill from Barangay Silog in Barangay Pinagsama. We've got the 2 eggs. We've got the pork tocino. Ah, thank you. We've got the pork tocino. And then we've got some bacon, because I'm a big fat American and I love my bacon. So this is a complete meal, guys. Look at this. And once again, guys, for those that you don't know, silog is a portmanteau, a combination of several words. We have the siningag, which is fried rice, not sinigang. I keep saying sinigang, it's siningag. It's just the NG is so hard for us Americans. Siningag, which is the C. Itlog, which is the log. Itlog. Siningag, itlog. Ah, yun lang. It's just siningag, itlog, silog, meal. And then so whatever meat you use, that's the first part of the word. So you can have a hot silog, which is a hot dog silog meal. You can have a tosilog, which is tocino, like a sweet pork. You can have bang silog, which is bangus, it's a fish. So you can have any kind of silog meal here in the Philippines. Oh, guys, this looks absolutely fantastic. And let's get the camera situated just right, because this is what we're here to see. Look at this, guys. Absolutely masharap. Okay, guys, here we have our silog meal. And of course, you know me, one thing I like to do with my silog meals is, oh, this meat looks absolutely fantastic. Let's crush the rice. We don't want it to fall. Let's make sure we get it nice and one thing I love doing, how do you, if I wanted to ask for an egg, If I wanted to ask for an egg that is kind of still a little bit runny, how do I ask for that in Tagalog? May isang itlog. Because I don't want to ask these guys and make him feel like he gave me the wrong kind of cooked eggs, but I do love when the egg is kind of still runny. So what is that called in English? That's not over easy, sunny side up. There's so many different words for eggs, I forget how to say them all. Sunny side. So ito talaga yung banana ketchup. Okay. Guys, we were kind of confused on which one's the banana ketchup and which one's the hot sauce. So if you guys could put in the comments, how do you say, can I get the eggs a little runny? Because I like it when the yolk, the yellow part of the egg, is soaked up by the rice. It's like my favorite thing in the world. It's so masharap. And I keep telling you guys, I love silog meals. It's like the perfect breakfast for me because I love rice. I love fried rice. I love all of it. And if I could open up my own silog meal restaurant, silugan, I would serve my silog meals with just like a small side of black beans, because you guys hear me say all the time, even though beans are a carbohydrate and rice is a carbohydrate, when they're combined together for some reason, the chemical structure of those two things inside of the digestive system creates a complete protein. So you have an egg, which is one of the most nutritious things that you can eat. It's got the healthy fatty acids. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals. I think it has, I heard one time, I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard one time that it has every single mineral and vitamin your body needs except for vitamin C. You have to get your vitamin C elsewhere. So if you eat a lot of eggs, you're getting a lot of protein or a lot of vitamins. And of course your silog meal, when you have the meat, it's a protein. So with black beans, you would have just a power of food. Wow. I love tocino. Let's try this bacon. I like to get just a base level understanding of the bacon. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that bacon's great. That's like it's like the bacon has a crispiness on it, but then when you start chewing on it, it becomes chewy. Silog meal, guys. Look at this. Fantastic. Absolutely freaking fantastic. So I want to try it with this bacon. And then of course we're going to mix it all up, guys, because I'm a little child and I like mixing up my food. It's the perfect amount of meat. You know, Americans, our breakfasts in America are like giant pancakes, enormous pieces of sausage, bacon. It can be quite a standard American meal can be quite unhealthy if you don't watch out. So coming here to the Philippines, you get smaller portions, which is great. Because, you know, I mean, pretty much everywhere outside of America is smaller portions, which is good. Helps you stay healthy, makes sure you don't overeat. Guys, this is fantastic. And of course, like every silog meal, I do the mix. You know, I bet you a silugan would do quite well in places like New York City, where there's lots of foot traffic. You get like a silog cart, and you start doing silog meals in like little containers to go with like plastic spoons. That I think that would blow up. guys, ang sarap ng pagkain. I love eating like this and like being a watcher, just watching people. It's so much fun. And it's like I said, streets are so busy here in the Philippines, starting off very, very early. As early as, I mean, I got up at 4:45, 4:30 a.m. the other day. Just because of the jet lag. I was still a little jet lagged, so I was going to bed at like 9 p.m. exhausted, and I would wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning because my body still thought we were back in the States. I'm adjusted now, but I went outside at like 4:30 in the morning to go get a snack from 7-Eleven, and it was so busy outside. I could have, if you had blindfolded me and just set me on the street, I would have, and told me, you know, had me guess what time of day it was, I would have assumed it's like noon. Because there was just so many people out walking, so many trikes, people going to and fro. Perfect breakfast, guys. And after this, I read some comments where you guys said, nangangayat na, pumapayat na ako. Which, that's good, because I don't have a scale. I don't have a timbaan, is that right, for scale? Something to weigh something? Timbaan? I forget. But I've been running for the first time in years. I haven't run like since the pandemic. When I still worked in software sales at the beginning of 2020, so January 2020, the company that I worked for, which is based in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, they wanted me to move to LA because I did software sales. So I would go and try to get people who had clients, like attorneys, accountants, wealth managers. I would try to get those people to send us their clients. And so they wanted me to go to LA and relocate there to try to get more people from LA to sign up for our software. So I started getting the house packed up in early 2020. It was really difficult to find renters. And then as soon as COVID happened, like March of 2020, everything started shutting down, diba? Like at the end of March, I finally found some renters for my house. A nice old couple from Texas who was moving to Utah to be closer to their children. So I rented the house out. I was supposed to move out a week before May, so towards the end of April. On April 15th, my company had 20% layoffs. They laid off 20% of the company because of COVID. And I was sama ako dyan. Tinanggal nila ako. Tama ba yun? So I was let go. But I had already rented out my house. We had a lease signed. So legally, I couldn't break the lease. And so I messaged my company. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I've already rented out my house because you guys want me to move to LA. And they said, not our problem. You're not an employee anymore. Not our issue. So I was like, well, what the heck am I going to do? So luckily, because of the pandemic, hotel occupancy was around 3 to 4%. So they were basically a ghost town, every hotel. So I called up, I had stayed at the Hyatt Hotel a lot when I traveled for work. And so I called up the local Hyatt in Salt Lake City and I said, hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have long-term rentals? And he goes like, as a matter of fact, funny enough, because of COVID, we're now starting to rent our rooms long-term. And I was lucky because the rooms had like a little kitchenette area. So a sink, a stove, a small fridge, perfect for like just, you know, for travelers. And I said, all right, how much is it a month? It was half the cost of my mortgage, guys. It was around 1,000 USD every month, which in America is ridiculous. And the hotel had a gym, it had a pool, it had everything I needed. So for a year and a half, guys, I lived in a Hyatt hotel, downtown Salt Lake City, while my renters lived in my house, and I was waiting. Basically, I was just waiting for them to move out. And I should have listened to my little sister, Catherine. She's a content creator, long time na. You guys can find her online at Kat, K-A-T. Why do so many people have speakers attached to their vehicles here and they blast music? I always find that interesting. So you guys can find Kat Kamalani, K-A-M. You can find her. She does content with her husband and family in Hawaii. But when I got let go from my company and I moved into the hotel, my little sister was like, go to the Philippines and just live there. Practice your Tagalog, make content. Because I had already started the Tagalog Kurt accounts in 2018 to prepare for my vacation here in 2018 and help with my language skills. But I hadn't really used the accounts very much after that. And she's like, go there. She's like, you love being there. It's a great way to practice. People are locked down, so people are going to be consuming content. And I really wish I would have listened to her. That would have been awesome if I moved here in 2020. Ugh. Always, it's all hindsight is 2020, guys. But when I was living in the hotel, long story short, I always get on these huge side stories. When I was living in the hotel, I would run like 7 to 10 kilometers a day because I had nothing to do. I was really bored. I was living off of my savings, trying to figure out if I should apply for a new job or try starting my own software company, which my brother and I ended up doing. So anyways, I was just running a lot. And so I stopped doing it as soon as I moved back into my house. But I love running. It's a great way to stay in shape. And so I've started running here in the Philippines. And so anyway, pumapayat na ako. Thank you guys. And I think Barangay Silog, guys, I think they have a couple of locations because I ate at one not too long ago. But it's a great place. Hey, you want a quick and easy Silog meal? Come here to Barangay Silog. Barangay Silog. Kung kailangan nyo isang spokesman, sabihin mo lang. I think Silog, pang-almusal lang, pang-almusal lang ito. Pero sa isip ko, ang Silog meal, yan ang talagang pinaka-favorite kong pagkain pang umaga. It's just the perfect meal. And let's clean up, guys. I used to be a waiter in high school. At alam ko kung gaano kakainis talaga. Pag naiiwan mo marumi ang kapaligiran mo sa isang resto. Okay guys, sobrang masarap, sobrang delicious, great Silog meal. Let's pay. And leave them a good tip. Come on guys. Bayad po! Saan po ako magbayad? Magkano po yan sa akin? 140 lang? Ay, 140. Ay, ang mahal. 142 kaysa sa 140. At paano sabihin na affordable talaga sa Tagalog? Hindi mura. Kasi sa English, mura, may ano siya, may ibig sabihin na masyadong panggit yung quality. Pero kung hindi masyadong mahal at maganda yung quality, ano, may Tagalog na salita dyan or parang wala? Mura lang. Okay guys, mura lang. Pero masarap. So 142. Mura pero masarap. Teka lang. May 142. Tapos guys, may kaunting sorpresa ako para sa inyo. 1,000 tip. Para sa para sa staff nyo kasi ang bait nyo, masipag, mga gwapo, mga magaling magluto. At talagang maganda yung experience dito. So guys, thank you so much.
Picture mo sir.
O sige, picture. Mag-picture tayo guys. Mag-selfie tayo. Tama na? O sige. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ayun, ganda. Tama ba yun? Okay, thank you guys ha. Mag-ingat sila sa inyo. Mag-ingat kayo sa init. Mag-ingat kayo sa aswang. Lahat-lahat. Sige guys, thank you ha. Sige, may gusto nyong shoutout sa vlog? Anong, may shoutout. Sige, shoutout.
Pa-shoutout nga pala sa mga taga-Tabaw. Dito po kayo si Sir. Sir Tagalog Church.
Galing! Ayun, tapos ng shoutout naman.
Shoutout po.
Madali lang yung shoutout.
Hi, shoutout sa lahat ng mga Barangay Silog.
Ay, ganda.
Shoutout po sa Barangay Silog. Paki-suporta na lang po kay Tagalog Church.
Ang bait talaga, ang bait. Parang GMA artist kayong lahat. At saka Viva Max artist pa. Sige guys, thank you ha. Guys, that's so much fun. We get we get a delicious silog meal. We it's so much fun. It's so much fun interacting with people like that and just like having a good time, having a good meal. And it's like I said, vlogging here in the Philippines is different because people are just so open to it. They love being on camera. Well, most people love being on camera. So as a foreigner coming to the Philippines, gosh, ayaw kong umiyak. As a foreigner coming here to the Philippines and just feeling that warmth and that love, it just hits different, guys. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. Salamat sa inyong pagsama sa vlog na ito. Sana kakita-kita sa susunod. Sana makakita ko kayo. Ayun, tama niya. Sana makikita ko kayo sa susunod na video. Salamat talaga. Mag-ingat kayo. Mag-ingat sila sa inyo. Ako si Kuya Kurt. Kita-kits.